Hi friends, welcome back to one more interesting topic. So today we are going to discuss most famous and most complex topic, that is the Kaal Sarpa Yoga or Kaal Sarpa Dosha. Okay, why I'm saying it is complicated is because a lot of people have different thoughts about it, and whether it really works or it's just just a kind of excuse in astrology to misguide people. Okay, whether it really happens, with whether it really has an impact on the native. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the first part of Kala Sarpa Yoga and why exactly it happens or what is it. Okay, so friends, Kala Sarpa Yoga is a kind of yoga which generally happened whenever all the planets in your chart or in any birth chart are placed within Rahu and Ketu axis. Okay, that can be within with it can go to any side of it. Okay, so let's see, for example, if we understand in such a way, Rahu is placed in first house, so obviously Ketu will be there in the seventh house. Okay, so all the planets are there within this first and seventh house. Okay, none of them are going beyond that. Okay, so that is where this happens. Okay, suppose we understand in other way also, like second house or eighth house. Okay, because it's very common that whenever Rahu is there, the opposite Ketu will be there, so seventh house's difference is there in between them. Okay, so we have different ways to see that whether it really works, and as per my experience, friends, it really works. Okay, anyone can disagree with the fact, but I will say that Kala Sarpa Yoga 100% works. Okay, it has an impact, it has a deep impact only. Okay, so what I have what I have seen, there are two major things which we can see in Kala Sarpa Yoga. One is delay. Okay, prolonged delay and obstacles. Okay, these are the two things. So anywhere when we are looking for success in life, there are two things which we are not able to get out of. Okay, so the first thing is getting a right opportunity and making use of that opportunity, even if you get it, whether you are able to make best use of that opportunity or not. So but first thing is whether you are getting an opportunity or not. Okay, so the first thing, as I told you, Kala Sarpa Dosa or yoga will firstly delay the success. Okay, that is for sure. Okay, brings obstacle, delays and challenges in life, that is for sure. Okay, there is no doubt about it. Okay, in the it can be it depends, as I told you, like which house it is happening and which are what is the other planetary conditions. Okay, that will impact that the person will have physical challenge or mental challenge, or it will be altogether challenge. Okay, so it creates a lot of mental stress and worry, because whenever the Rahu and Ketu is involved, okay, the person will have stress, because there is a kind of unknown fear which is there inside that person. Okay, is not actually aware. Okay, there is no clarity. Okay, because Rahu is a planet of illusion. Okay, so misdirection is the fundamental thing which Rahu will do. Okay, misguide or misdirection. Okay, at times that is the only planet which is helpful in solving the most complex problems, but it is a kind of planet which will which is quite unpredictable. Okay, so that is why I told illusion, the person will have illusion, due to which the person will be always under stress before taking any important decisions on their life. Also, they are not very clear what exactly has to be done. Okay, so that's the very important thing when we are looking for success in life. Okay, we should be able to take very good decisions in the correct times to achieve success in life. That is not there in this case when the Kal Sarpa Yoga is there. Okay, so as I told, confusion will be there and there will be frequent ups and downs. Why? Because the decision making process is not strong. The person is quite confused in making very good decisions in life and the correct time. Okay, and uncertainty and unstable in career. Okay, that is the one more thing, like progress will not be there, or even if it's there, is it very slow. Okay, so that is a very common thing, as I told. there are two very important things, as I told you. That is, one is delay, second is obstacle. That is the two important things which will happen when we have Kala Sarpa dosha, and which is very common. Don't worry at all. Like, if you have that dosha also, I'll tell you like how it happens or how it works. Okay. And financial fluctuations and unexpected losses will always be, yes, that is very expected. That is expected because the entire way of making very good decisions is that is not there with that person. That is why always financial struggle will be there. Suppose if you are willing to buy something and you are going for any expensive purchase, or if you haven't going for a valid purchase also, it may happen that the product will be will be having issues within few days of purchase. That's how it is seen. Okay, so that will result in loss. That is why it says that loss. And disturbance in relationship and family lives. Why? Because the person is mentally disturbed. Let's understand the very point, like why these many challenges are coming, because the person is getting disturbed. Okay, so that is why, even if he's disturbed, then obviously that will have an impact on the relationships of that person. Okay, it can be any relationship. It can be with father, mother, or the wife, or the children, or anything. Okay, because that is what it is there. Okay, and at the end of the day, okay, so like how it will happen is, if the person is very positive or he has a belief system which is active with him, the person will have will ultimately surrender to God, and that is one of the best things that he can do. Okay, so yes, what is coming to me, that I will do, but here risk taking is going away. Understand that thing. Okay, very clear. Okay, why other people are success and what is the reason Kaal Sarpa is really an issue. Okay, and as I repeat in all my videos, any combinations which comes to a person in the birth chart, that is all due to the karma. Okay, so there is no escape from that. Yes, we can go for remedies. Number of remedies are there. We can do number of things there, but let's understand why it happens. I will tell you and how it happens. So first thing is, I'll tell you, don't worry at all. I've seen people with huge success having Kala Sarpa dosa. Okay, here the main thing, like as I told you, the answer lies that how strong the planets are. Okay, that is the very important thing when we want to understand Kala Sarpa dosa. Okay, okay, let's understand what do we mean that when planets are strong. Okay, I will tell you, planets are strong implies, suppose you have a Jupiter in the first house, that too a Jupiter with 16 to 17 degrees, or within 12 to let's say 12 to at least 16 to 20 degrees. Okay, that is a Jupiter, and that is not a Capricorn Jupiter. Okay, either that can be a Cancer Jupiter is the best thing which can happen. Okay, and or friendly signs also, but Jupiter is placed in the first house. Okay, so first thing is, this person will have a lot of knowledge. Okay, so with the help of this knowledge, he'll be able to overcome the obstacles in his path. Okay, that is why it is known as, when the planetary condition is strong, you will be absolutely getting out of colors. Yes, some or the other, suppose you are supposed to get a job in 27 years of your life or 24 years of life, but some or the other way it got to 26 years, 27 years, but you got it. Okay, remember that you got it. Okay, but the other way, when we see, for a person it may go for 37 years also. Okay, I'm really sorry to say that, but as I told, like, if the planets are strongly and well placed, then there will be less effect of Kala Sarpa dosa. Okay, that answer lies here only. Okay, more the planetary conditions, you have strong planets there in the planet, there in the chart, and the effect of Kala Sarpa dosa will be less. Okay, I will tell you one more example. In Kundali, as I told, one of the most powerful houses and auspicious houses is 10th house. Okay, 10th house, for example, let's say Sun is placed in 10th house, or Mars is placed in 10th house, or Mercury is placed in 10th house. Okay, these, even Jupiter also, but let's say for these let's see first one by one after the other, and when we see, the first thing when we see is Sun is very powerful in 10th house. Okay, so even though the person will have Kala Sarpa dosha, Okay, even the all planets are there within Rahu and Ketu axis, but the Sun is placed in 10th house. Okay, and that too, it's not a what is it? It's not a Libra Sun. Okay, because as I told you, it's if debilitation is there, then that will once again delay it, and we need to have Neecha Bhanga. Okay, but as I told you, Neecha Bhanga won't give that because that may not do, but that may work, but delay again will that will delay it more. Okay, so that let's not get into that, but all I'm saying is, suppose for example Sun is placed in 10th house, two conditions: it is not placed in either in Venus, it is not there because Sun will get debilitated there. Okay, and Sun is not also not placed in Capricorn. Okay, that is one thing. So when Sun is placed in 10th house, it makes the career of that person, because Sun itself is a powerful planet and it is going to one of the best houses in in the entire chart. Okay, so when Sun is placed in 10th house, the person will have exceptional qualities to perform or exceed in his work life. Okay, I'm not saying about this one, but his success. Okay, he'll be having a huge success. Okay, he'll be gaining a lot of reputation in his job or his particularly in his career field. Remember that thing. Okay, because whenever Sun is placed in 10th house, that person will go beyond his all his classmates or beyond all his friends. Okay, he'll be different. Okay, he'll be leading a life which will be filled with lot of lot of comfort and luxuries. Okay, because Sun will give it there, because Sun is very happily placed in the 10th house. Okay, that is why I told Sun is placed. So again I told Mars. Okay, Mars is placed in 10th house. Mars too is high, very powerful in 10th house. Okay, provided that, as I repeat, it's not debilitated Mars or it's not an enemy Mars. Okay, so that will have problem. But apart from that, even though the Mars is placed 10th house, the Neecha Bhanga itself gets cancelled. Okay, even if it happens. Okay, but still I say that any planets which has a Neecha condition, that has a different that is in a different mood only. Okay, so taking that example will not be correct. But as I told, even though the person has Kala Sarpa dosha, okay, if there are strong planetary positions, let's say whenever the Sun is placed, a few people will have Mercury is placed in 10th house. Okay, so both of them are powerful here. One is Sun is powerful, Mercury is also powerful there. So let's say suppose Jupiter is also placed there, or Jupiter is placed in 9th house. Okay, see here the entire condition of the chart is getting changed, because Jupiter is placed in 9th house, which is very powerful, and Mercury and Sun is placed in 10th house. Okay, so this kind of combination which is there, the person will have a lot of strength and courage, and he'll have lot of ideas. Whenever Mercury is coming into 10th house, means the person will have a lot of business intelligence. Okay, he'll be having a lot of ideas with him, and he'll be able to make those those ideas in place. Also he'll be able to do a correct planning for those, and how to execute also that person knows. So that is why this makes it very powerful. Okay, that is why I told this thing is very important. So more the planetary more strong the planets will be, less effect of Kala Sarpa will be there. And if the planets are very weak, then I really must say that there is a trouble. Okay, there will be some or the other issue. Okay, it can be either a physical, mental, or financial, or all three of them also. Okay, at the same time, and there will be a lot of delay. And yes, if, as I told, if the proper remedies are done, the results will be, we can see, but still it will take some time only. We cannot expect that okay, overnight things will change in our life. That is not going to happen in Kaal Sarpa Yoga, at least. Okay, because this is a kind of what I can say, it's a kind of lock. Okay, so all these planets are placed or locked in within the grip of Rahu and Ketu, because Rahu and Ketu are the planets which can actually have the capacity to control the planets also. Okay, so that is why. So friends, this is what I this is this is the first video of Kaal Sarpa Dosa. I will discuss further like what are the type of Kaal Sarpa and more details in my next video. So please watch that video also. And I thank you so much for watching this video. I'll tell the details of Kaal Sarpa Dosa in my next video. And please do like the video and share and comment if you have any doubts. I'll once I have time I will check and I'll respond to them. Thank you so so much. If you like my video, please do subscribe to the channel, which will help me, which will really motivate. Thank you so much.